Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your 2025 predictions, which I'm very excited about. I've already pre-shuffled your cards, so I won't be shuffling live for you today unless I feel like I need more information. I'm using the Lightworker Oracle deck today, so I'll probably be reading from the book for the extra interpretation because it requires the book unless I feel like, you know what, I can interpret this myself. Okay, so if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment, to tell what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so I can't believe 2024 is coming to an end. It's been a very long year. October felt like it was 5 years, and then the last 2 months felt like, okay, there's lots of time passing by so fast. But we've made it to 2025. Okay, so for this reading, I have broken it down into 4 sections. So the first part I'll be looking into is the overall theme of 2025. And then the first 4 months, January, February, March and April. And then we will look into the next 4 months after that, May, June, July, August, and then the last 4 months. So let's look into your group selection. So over here we have group 1, group 2 and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading, as a message might pop up nearing the end. If not, continue watching to another group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So this is your 2025 predictions reading. So as usual, I wrote down some messages for each of the groups, and I'll read these messages first before I get into your cards. If you don't resonate with what I wrote down, then continue watching with the cards. So group 1, Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is a song. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I looked up the meaning of the song and I saw that it's a song about a reflection of a dying deputy. The explanation of the song talks about ethics and responsibilities. Learn from different, and then I wrote, learn from different encounters with others. They all have a lesson to learn in each conversation. All right, so the first message, so I feel like the key words in this explanation was ethics and responsibilities. So maybe you will have a lot of responsibilities in 2025, and you have to have the ethics and even a value system around what you're doing, because it's very important. It's a very important role for you and everyone else around you. Or even this is like at work, you're taking on more responsibility, and it causes you to look at your ethics system and your value system. Maybe you are upgrading on your ethics and value system in the year of 2025. And then I wrote down, learn from different encounters with others. They all have a lesson in each conversation. I was seeing a homeless man or a homeless person, I don't know what gender they were, and just being kind to that homeless person gave them a sense of happiness, like, okay, I can go move forward for another day, because finally someone spoke to me, and nobody speaks to me really. I just sit here all day and everyone walks past me like I'm not really here. And kindness goes a long way in 2025, group 1, and how you impact others and how others impact you. So make it an effort to be kinder, to be more compassionate, to work on yourself, to see, or if you aren't really that kind, what's stopping you from being kind? I don't know. I feel like with kindness, you can't force it, you just are kind. So don't force your natural attributes, or don't force yourself into being any other way than you actually are. Just be yourself in 2025, and that's all that matters. If you have to force being something, then why are you trying so hard when you can just be yourself? You know, the right people will love you for being who you are, and the wrong people, well, they can just deal with themselves. All right, so let's look at your cards. So these first sets of cards will be the overall themes for your year. Sorry, I had to look at my notes because I went blank. So let's see. What are the overall themes of your year? I'm excited. Family of light, kindness. You see, I'm seeing this as you being a kind person and putting your head on a homeless man's shoulder, for instance, and they haven't received the kindness, this kind of love, in so long that they have forgotten what human kindness can do for their day. And I feel like you can light up people's lives in 2025 just by being you, just by bringing warmth into the situation. Ooh. And then we have Mercury, communicating with others. And then we have Gemini. Oh, Gemini and Mercury. Wow. Mercury rules Gemini. Oh my god, I love that. And then we have Two of Voices. And then Nine of Emotions. And then bridge successfully overcoming a problem, making connections, connecting one thing with the other so that there's an understanding. Something needs to be understood. Advice from friends, dog barking, using your voice. Ooh. And it's funny that we have this deck because I haven't used this deck in my readings before, and I've had it for a few months now. And you got voices, so your voice is very important, or will be. Vulture, the way I said it, vulture. And dog, protection from a powerful friend. It's funny that this dog looks serious and is looking out into the distance, and then this dog is looking to the left and has his mouth open and is unserious. So you have to have a serious side and the not so serious side in the month or the year 2025. Do you know what? Let me just fix this because that's easier to read. Do you know what? Okay. I see what's happening. I see it. Oh, wow. I'm getting here that with vulture and depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, it's like people or maybe you can be going through something that's really harsh, really hard on you, and it's making life seem very serious right now, and maybe you need to protect yourself from whatever's happening. So I'm getting fight or flight mode, or what is oh, okay, I'm getting like an energy of putting yourself to the side for a while and having to become this person as a means of self-protection, self-preservation, which is kind of helping you get up and go through the day and just going through the motions. Yeah, and then I feel like maybe with these two dogs and friends coming up, it's important to have friends to lean on. It's important to have that good community around you to help you fix your problem, to help you reconnect or connect with others or connect with yourself. Just connection is important, because over here with the Two of Voices as well, these two people are facing opposite each other. It's almost like maybe you can't face something, maybe you don't want to acknowledge something, and maybe you're at opposition with yourself, or this could be others, who knows, but take it as it resonates. And it's almost like when these two are in opposition to each other, there can't be a bridge, because no bridge, there's no understanding, there's a lack of understanding and not being heard. But then the bridge comes into the equation, and it's like, I feel heard now. I feel like I can move on, move forward from this area of my life onto a more optimistic and more happier times in my life. You know, have a clear mind with Mercury, so that you can think clearly and just be able to think of different ideas. I'm getting here the Nine of Emotions, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, the Nine of Cups here. This is about feeling fulfilled, like a wish has been fulfilled. We have the genie lamp here. And I feel like talking with your friends, talking with others, being able to communicate so that you can be understood will be very fulfilling over the next year. Because we go from misunderstanding to understanding, we go from disconnected to connected, we go from not talking to talking, we go from serious to happy. Connection is important. That's the main theme of 2025. So let's look at the meaning of number 17, family of light. Number 17. I hope you can see this because I can't see my phone. So the limits that many people place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion or community better than they love those in the outside. Do not restrain your heart. Exactly. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation as an extended spiritual family. You will love your own and you will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a spiritual family of light in this world and beyond. Beyond. Wow. I think about this all the time. I feel like as humans we have to be good to each other. Not just our family, not just our friends, because we never know what other people are going through. It's like, take care of kids when they are around, and even when they're around family. If you see a child in the area, make sure you look out for them. You're secretly watching over people. If you see that someone looks upset and they're at a party, everyone else is having fun and not paying attention to that person, but you notice, so you sit down with them and you work through what's bothering them, and you clear their mind so that they're much happier, so that you can both enjoy the party then. Don't overlook people just because they are not family, just because they aren't friends. You know, people need love as well. People need advice as well. We can't all just focus on family and friends. What about everyone else? So yeah, become more friendly in 2025. Oh, beautiful. All right. So let's move on to, where did I put your cards? To the first 4 months of the year. All right. So we have, so that's January, February, March, April. So we have student in reverse position. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Chalices, the Sun, and every journey starts with a single step. It's funny that we have the student in reverse and the student is a tree. You know what? Let me put it upright. Yeah, the student is the tree with loads of books. But then we have the Seven of Pentacles upright, which is forming a tree. Something that you are used to, have been used to, maybe used to in 2024, or it always has been, just isn't working for you anymore, it seems. Maybe you've been sitting wondering, okay, is this for me anymore? Okay, do I even want this? Have I learnt enough already? Do I need to move on? Do I need to move forward for my own happiness? Because you've learnt a lot already. I feel like taking what you've learned to create something fully functioning, because I feel like with student in reverse, it's no longer functioning the way it should be. I'm getting a tower built on a false foundation, but you are building something that's has had more thought into it, has had more care put into it, more understanding your needs, the things needs, everything else's needs. Maybe you've been pondering on it for so long with the Four of Chalices, and it's important to put a life to it. Put life to it, breathe life into it with the Sun. You have boundless energy with the Sun group 1. But the student no longer needs to learn. You need to apply the knowledge that you have learned over what you have seen, what you have observed, what you've read, what you've seen from others. Because you've learned, you've taken little bits here, there, and everywhere. What are you going to do with that information, group 1? Are you going to sit with it forever? Or are you going to let it shine, allow it to grow? Because I am seeing that you're very, very, very happy in the next 4 months. But a journey needs to be started. And how are you going to start that project? How are you going to start that book? How are you going to start that move? How? The question is how. But then if you focus on the how question too much, then minutes are passing by, hours are passing by, days are passing by. All you need to do is take one step forward, and then once you take that first step, it's like a domino effect. Domino, growing slowly. Seven of Pentacles is all about slowness, bringing something into fruition very slowly. But yeah, it's still a domino effect, but it's a slow domino effect. It's slow burning. All you need to do is take one step forward and just keep going and don't stop. The tree doesn't stop growing as long as its roots are healthy, as long as there is enough rain, sun, whatever else it needs, then it will grow. There's no stopping a tree unless it's cut down. Oh, and we also have a tree here. I just realized. Another tree here. So there's something very solid in your life that you can lean on, that you can rely on. But in some aspects, you're done learning and it's time to apply your knowledge. Wow. Amazing. Let's move on to the next couple of months. May, June, July, and August. We have Healer. And then, oopsie. And then we have the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, Judgment. That's interesting. We have all twos. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, and then number 2 for Judgment. And then we have Inner Trust, my favorite card in this deck. I love this card so much. Oh, you couldn't see it. Sorry, I can't see my phone, so let me just rejig this setup. Please hold. Okay, sorry guys. So I can't see my phone, so I can't see how the cards are fitting, which makes me really sad, but all of these cards are number 2 apart from Healer. And I'm really shocked about that because I wasn't looking at the cards while I was shuffling or anything like that. So number two describes togetherness. It's about partnership and being able to work together. But then it's funny that I say that, but then we have the Two of Swords, which is about indecision, indecisiveness, not being able to, well, that means indecisiveness, but being pulled in two different directions. So I feel like you're looking into the future. What do I want from the future? How can I get there? What obstacles will I face if I go towards this situation? How will I get there? Blah 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 blah. But with this Two of Wands, it seems like you're not ready to move anywhere just yet because your mind isn't fully made up. The energy isn't made up. It's not in alignment, you know. So that's why there's a lot of indecisiveness here. But then we have Judgment, which is all about, I feel like it's all about being able to trust in the universe. Group one, sorry. It's all about trusting in the universe, and we can't control every outcome. We can't control anything but our own selves. We can put plans into motion. We can have our plans. We can have our vision. We can have our desires. We can have our love, this, that, the other. But if everything isn't in its place when we want them, then that's going to cause frustration, irritation, anger, and all of that, and feeling like, why am I not getting what I want when I want it? Is this even meant for me? Do I even want this anymore because it's taking too long? But with inner trust, we have to trust in our path. We have to trust that I want what I want, so I will get it when I get it, but maybe it's not for right now, or maybe we're just in the planning stages and we have to build slowly, which makes sense with the, what was it, with the Seven of Pentacles in January, February, March and April, in the first 4 months. You know, we have to plant our seeds and then watch them grow and wait for it to grow and stuff like that. But then we can sort of become impatient. But we can't allow impatience to override our intuition, how we see the situation, how we see our vision outplaying itself. We are all, everything is connected, group one. Look at the Judgment card and the Two of Swords. There are dots in the background. I don't know if you can see it. But then how I placed my card... Oh, wait a second. How I placed the cards, it's like the dots were continuing on into the Two of Swords. Nothing happens before it's time, group one. And I feel like you need to know that for these 4 months in 2025. Trust in the process and let go of the outcome with the Healer. We are releasing the outcome. We are releasing our grasp. Because sometimes things have a life on its own, or life of its own. And if we try to control another life, then we will end up in the Two of Swords position, where we are feeling off balance. We can't see straight, and you need to be able to see straight. Don't look with your 2 eyes, look with your 3rd eye, and trust the process over these 4 months. Let's move on to the last 4 months of 2025. All right, let's see. Let's look at September, October, November and December. Alright, so we have Knight in Shining Armor, the Star, the Knight of Swords, 2 Knights, 3 Knights, oh my god, the Knight of Wands, Strength, we have 3 animals, 4 actually. 5. Oh, I don't know. Wait a second. The word wants to be written. We have 8 animals in this reading. I don't know why I'm so focused on the animals right now, but horses, it's about having the stamina, having the willpower to keep moving forward, to keep going forward no matter what. But maybe you can be easily spooked as well, because horses are easily spooked and they can run up at any time. And I feel like that's the case. Maybe there's 2 people or even 3 different people coming into your life in the last 4 months of the year 2025 group 1. I was just about to say group 3. I kept saying group 2 and now I'm saying group 3. So maybe group 2 and group 3 has messages for you. Maybe not, maybe there are, but if you want to listen to group 2 and 3, then go ahead. I'm not stopping you. But maybe there are 3 different energies or 3 different people, 3 different vibes happening in the last 4 months of 2025. And it's important to not give in to temptation with the Strength card, not give in to desire, not give in to... Don't move away from who you are in the last 4 months of 2025 group 1, because it can be it could be so easy to stray off your path with the star, because there's something that you need to do. Looking back at the other cards, you know, something is unfolding in your life, something is trying to come into the physical world, because we don't have the Knight of Pentacles, we don't have any pentacle suits in the last 4 months of your year. It's all water, fire and airy energy. We have to put trust. I'm getting like trusting the universe again, because things unfold in the way that they're supposed to unfold, and it's about having that trust that things will actually go in the way that they are supposed to go, and not the way that you envision them in the first place. Because we can get so stuck on the goal, we can get so stuck on how things will end, that we don't enjoy the process. I'm getting like, you need to enjoy the process. Group 1. Enjoy the feeling of love in your heart when you experience something. Enjoy the experience of being mentally stimulated with the Knight of Swords. Enjoy the feeling of being able to explore something that's exciting to you. Because sometimes things are really felt on a much more spiritual, heart-centered and mental way, rather than just physically what you see in front of you. And maybe this is all about you transforming as a person with the butterflies, or a project or something like that forming and becoming something else. And don't force things to actually happen. Allow things to flow in the way that they should. And then we have a bird here. It's all about seeing things from different perspectives. We have the knight who is running on the ground, and then he's going to go onto a motorbike where he will no longer be running. He'll be relaxing on a motorbike, but all at the same time he needs to focus on the road. So while he's running, he's focusing on trying not to fall over, focusing on his speed, but then he'll be on the motorbike and he'll be focused on the road. But then we have the bird who's in the air and has a bird's eye view of everything else. So it's all about being able to focus on multiple things at once in the last 4 months of the year. And then we have the camels in the Knight of Wands. It's like the camels can ride a long way through the desert and carry different people on their backs, as well as the horse carrying different people on their back. So it's like you'll be carrying many things in the last 4 months of 2025, but it's okay because they're not meant to stay on your back for a long period of time. Some things will come and go, but what matters is what you focus on, what you put your focus on, and how you won't get distracted, how you won't, what's it called, compromise your own morals and values and ethics for this, whatever is happening. And then we had the salamanders on the knight's dress, whatever it is. It's all about being able to be flexible and to regenerate after disappointment. Don't sit in disappointment for too long, group one, because when you sit in disappointment for so long, that's what life becomes, and that's what you focus on. But if you expand your view and see that other things can happen for you, then that's great. And then we have the lion, who is being housed by the woman in the strength card. Lions go after what they want, and they get it. They will get what they want 100% of the time because they're not afraid. Don't be afraid in the last 3-4 months of 2025, but know when to hold back and know when to keep going. There's a balance there, maybe a balance of push and pull, a balance of knowing when to stop and when to start, a balance of where to put your focus, a balance of focusing on what's right in front of you, as well as the balance of seeing everything else around you. So knowing all the balance is needed in life, group one. Whew. Because you are moving towards something that you really want and it's important to you. So keep moving. Do what you gotta do. Wow. So I have rearranged all the cards from your year. And unfortunately, you can't see the bottom of the tarot cards. I can't fit them in the frame, unfortunately. But I'm going to see if I can get any extra information for your year of 2025. I feel like in 2025, you're going to be learning differently. There are some things that aren't going to be sitting well with you when you learn about it. And I feel like this is about learning about yourself more than learning about the outside world. Because now that I'm seeing everything in its entirety, I'm seeing that this is to do with your spirit, your energy, your mind, your mental health, I'm getting like looking at the past so that you can work towards the future. Because the Seven of Pentacles, this is the only pentacle suit in this reading, and it is a positive card. You know, it's all about growing slowly over the year, expanding your perspective slowly, and removing anything from within you that is causing you to stay stagnant and to blossom as the year progresses. Ooh. But anyway, let's look at some charms. So I'm just gonna mix it all together. Let's do that. And then I'm just gonna let some of them fall. I've been doing this lately to see what comes out instead of taking them out of the bag with my hands. Okay, so we have the coffee mug, or maybe there's tea in there, who knows. We have a rocket ship. We have the satellite dish, or satellite, I don't know. Heart. We have the heart. We have the baseball glove. Avocado. Rainbow. And a wave. Yeah, I feel like you're working on the connection with yourself and you're exploring yourself. I feel like meditation will help you because we have a rocket ship going into space, and I feel like you need to be aware of your internal world, your internal landscape. So in order to do that, you need to deepen the connection with yourself. And when you deepen your connection with yourself through meditation, group 2, you'll be seeing the universe within you. So wow. I don't know what happened there, but I'm getting that disconnect with that cough. It's like that's a very important message. You need to really get to know yourself, get to know your heart, get to know yourself on an internal level, so that you can grow as a person with the Seven of Pentacles and bring it out into the world. You know, because that is so important. Just as important as it is to detach from the process. Like, some things happen in their own time, so all that you can do is work on yourself while something else is happening outside of you, because there is that slight disconnect, or disconnect to connection. And it's funny, we have the satellite, which is connected, and there's a disconnect to what others are teaching you and what you can teach yourself. I'm getting that things are working for you. You just have to work on yourself and heal and trust in yourself and the universe. Oh, meditation. I said meditation, and the person in the Nine of Emotions is meditating. Meditation will be important to you. Connecting with yourself is important to you. As I was saying in the beginning of your reading, as well as connecting with yourself, it's important to connect with other people, because it's not just your family and friends that could need your support. Other people around you could need your support as well. And I feel like it's important to say that we can support others like we can support our family, because other people are just as important as well. I feel like that's a very, very important message. Wow, okay. And just like that, I feel like we can finish the reading there. So I'll reread these messages, and that will be the end of your reading. So group 1, Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is a song. It's a song about a reflection of a dying deputy. The explanation of the song talks about ethics and responsibilities learned from different encounters with others. They all have a lesson in each conversation. All right, so that is what I'm seeing for your 2025 group 1. I hope you can take what I mentioned in this reading and incorporate it into your life. It's important to trust in your own abilities, trust your intuition, trust in the process, and have that sort of slight detachment to the process. Wow, so thank you for watching group 1. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your 2025 predictions, and I wrote down some messages as usual. So I'll read these messages, and if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 2, Clumsy by Fergie. I'm seeing a tree and butterflies. There's something very peaceful about this vision. You got me tripping, oh, stumbling, oh, tripping, oh, clumsy, 'cause I'm falling in love, so in love with you. So there's something quite clumsy about your 2025. Maybe you're meeting someone new and it's like maybe you fall head over heels. And I'm getting like the energy of I'm just a girl, you know, and enjoying these fun times, enjoying these feelings. Don't second guess yourself. Have light-hearted fun, whether it's not serious or serious. When something is serious, you can still be light-hearted, have light-hearted fun. So just be just a girl and just enjoy, you know. Because I'm seeing that it is a secure relationship or situation. with the butterflies. That's transforming. I mean, I'll see what the cards have to say, but let's have a look. So the first few cards will look into the overall themes of the year. So let's see. I don't know why I'm talking like that. What? So that's adding to the fun of 2025. Just let your hair down. Have a glass of wine. Go out dancing. Go to karaoke. I don't know. What do you love to do for fun? Just do that. Because I am feeling that light-hearted energy, and I'm dancing in my chair. And I'm doing this accent. Yeah, and I'm just laughing with all my heart. Just enjoy. What? The heart transmission. Enjoy. Feel everything. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to feel everything because you are really enjoying it. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we have Neptune. I'm getting it's coming from a different place. Do you know what I'm getting? Different frequency. I'm getting the word different frequency. Throughout the year of 2025, you'll be able to sense, to feel, to see whatever it looks like to you, the different frequencies of music, of people, of environments. And I feel like it's all about observing and sitting with those feelings. How does it feel in your body? Is this a good place? Is this not a good place? What is it? Because with Neptune, some things can look like something, but they're really not. So I feel like you can feel when something is off and when something is genuine, and don't overlook it, because what you feel is correct. Yes, because you feel it in your heart. We have the Emperor. The Emperor has her eyes closed as well. Feel the energies. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. We have Key, successful outcome to a problem. And Kite, vacation. I feel that you see, feel, and hear things that other people can't see, feel, or hear. You are different from other people group too, and it's important that you take notice of that, you understand that, because other people may not understand you, and that's fine. They may not understand your vision, how you feel things, your interpretation of things, because they can't look beneath the surface like you. They see someone that's a bit iffy to you, and they'll be like, oh, I really like this person is my best friend. I like them a lot. Even though their energy is dripping with inconsistencies, with something that doesn't make any sense, and you can make sense of it through feeling their energy and seeing what other people aren't seeing. That's the kind of message I'm getting here, you know. So and I'm seeing a veil with this dagger card. And I'm seeing that you are seeing that veil and ripping the veil with this. And I feel like the dagger is a representation of your eyes piercing through something, piercing through the veil, and not having any of it. Wow. You can see more than others with this kite because the kite flies high in the sky, doesn't it? But I'm feeling like because the kite has a string on it, you can always come back down to earth. And Neptune is associated with Pisces, and Pisces is a water sign. But with this vacation card and the kite, the kite goes up in the sky. So you see above and below and in between. Ooh. And you can dance within the in between. Just because you see everything, it doesn't mean that it should jade you. You shouldn't be jaded by what you're seeing and feeling. Don't let anything kill your vibe in 2025, because you are a vibe. You're a whole vibe group 2. But, oops, oh my gosh, that just fell. You see things that are out of place. That card fell and it was out of place. It shouldn't have been there. It shouldn't have fell. So you see what's out of place. So let's read this heart transmission. Number 37. You got me tripping, oh, stumbling, oh, tripping, so clumsy, 'cause I'm falling in love, so in love with you. Oh, I just skipped it by one. So I'm getting like, you don't miss a trick, don't miss anything. You don't miss anything because you can feel it already. You can feel it before it walks through the door. Alright, so I hope you can read it, because when I upload it onto YouTube, the picture quality is blurry. So the heart transmission. Your heart is capable of connecting to a great network of luminous beings who resonate on a... Didn't I say the frequencies? Oh my god. Anyway, let me start that again. Your heart is capable of connecting to a great network of luminous beings who resonate in the highest frequency of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from these loving networks of light that infuse our universe. As you open your heart to receive these transmissions, your soul aligns harmoniously with an advanced spiritual consciousness comprised of numerous enlightened beings who are able to operate in complete unity as one. These are the spiritual councils of elders in our universe, loving and guiding all beings. For the soul, this is akin to the drop of water realizing that it is one of the wave, and the wave with the ocean. Such connections provides unshakable, unconquerable spiritual strength, certainty, and love. Your soul becomes able to offer energies that can or lovingly uplift humanity, fostering a positive energetic influence upon the collective rather than allowing lower frequencies to overwhelm you. This is a spiritually significant time for you. Wow. Frequencies really stand out to me. I didn't see any of the cards while I was shuffling, so this is just mind-blowing. You are able to feel all of the energies. Well, some of the energies, if not all of them. Don't, and as I was saying before, don't let the overwhelming energies get to you. Don't let anything stop you from being you, from dancing. Just because you can feel everything doesn't mean you should take on the feeling of the room, doesn't mean you should take on the argument, doesn't mean you should take everything in. You have to have strong boundaries as well. Because if you don't have boundaries, then that's how you can lose your groove. You can lose the flow and lose that energy of, I'm just a girl, I'm just here enjoying myself, losing the fun side of life. Woo, wow. I love that group too. But let's look at your other cards. So these next cards will be looking at the first 4 months of the year, January, February, March, and April. So we have Mystic. Guys, I don't need to carry on with this reading because it's just speaking for itself. Mystic Warrior, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, and Receiving. Wow. Amazing. The first 4 months of the year, you'll be receiving a lot of downloads. So I feel like meditation would help. I was seeing that for group 1 as well. So welcome group 1 if you came to this reading, because I did say your group would probably want to watch this group. So anyway, hello. Meditation will probably help you because you'll be receiving downloads through meditation or even through your dreams while you're sleeping. You know, it's going to come in quick flashes, and it's important not to block yourself off from those downloads, from these messages, because you are looking like you are a messenger group too, you know, and it's important that you are open, but have like a mantra you say before you go into meditation and before you go to sleep, because I have that as well. I repeat the same mantra for my meditation and before I go to sleep. But I won't say my mantra because that's my mantra. What's your mantra group too? Mantras are very important for self-protection, protecting your own spirit. And on getting here, you'll be able to sleep like a log in the first 4 months of the year. And I'm also getting as well, don't take me for a fool. I am no fool. So if you want to take me for a fool, you'll hear what I have to say. Don't mess with group 2. Please, people, don't mess with group 2. Because even though you see that they are just a girl and they are enjoying their lives, or you will be, why am I talking to you like you're like third person or something? Even though you'll be enjoying your lives and you're just a girl and, you know, I'm just here for a good time. Don't let that fool other people, or don't let other people fool you, because you see everything, you feel everything. So don't play. Please, people, don't play with group 2. You will say what you need to say. And then you'll go back to being just a girl. Alright? And I'm getting the song by Beyonce. I'm begging you, don't F with my sis. Cause she comfortable in my skin. Comfortable in the net. Cozy. I'm getting you are very comfortable within your skin. You're comfortable with who you are. I thought I'd get that song with if the Empress was in this reading, but not really. Well, it's coming out now, so whatever. But you're comfortable with feeling all the energies. You are comfortable in your own skin. You are comfortable during meditation. You are comfortable while you're sleeping. What a beautiful first 4 months of the year, group 2. Wow, let's move on to the next 4 months. May, June, July, August. All right. So for the next 4 months, we have dilettante. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dilettante. Damsel. Why am I laughing at myself? Group 2, your energy is very light and very fun and happy. King of Swords twice. Don't mess with my sis because she's comfortable. The World. Shock of the New. Mess with group 2, you will suffer the consequences, but whatever, that's their problem. Let's see. Comfortable in my skin. Cozy. I'm getting that you are so real. And people will see that you are so real. You're authentic. Your authenticity will be shining through in the year 2025. You know who you are. You know what you're capable of. You know what you're good at. You know what you want. You know. You see it. You have the vision. You hold that vision. And then you probably execute. So I feel like maybe you'll be putting your gifts out there on the internet. Maybe you're traveling because we have the world. But there's something about connecting with many different people. Do you know what I'm getting? Like a group. Maybe having like a group, like a book club or a spiritual group or a painting group or whatever kind of group. like there's not really group cards here, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here, so that you can spread your goodness, so that you can have that kind of community to enjoy your life with, because there's so much that you can do, and it's all about utilizing what you can do on a grander scale, you know. So what are you good at, group 2, and do that. And I feel like people can see themselves when they look at you, and it's quite shocking for them. I feel like when people look into your eyes, they look very deeply, and then all of a sudden they see a reflection of themselves, and it's like, what? You see me, group 2. No one's ever seen me like you see me. And you know what? I feel like this is a protection for you, group 2, because you don't want anyone who has bad intentions to come towards you. So when people can look you in their look at you in your eye and see themselves, they will either like what they see, or they'll run a mile because they know they aren't good enough for you. And also it's a protection because there are many energy vampires out there that would want to take like the light from you, and that's not gonna work with you, group 2, because you know who you are, you know who's good and you know who isn't. So don't mess with my sis because she's comfortable. she's she sees things from a mile off. Okay, I'm going into third person again, but you see things from a mile off. So how can you be bamboozled by someone else? Nah, don't mess with you, group 2, because I don't want to mess with you. Not that I would want to anyway. I don't mess with people like that. But look at me changing my accent again. Okay, you guys are so fun, like really fun, and it's important that you show that to the world or to the people around you. Wow, beautiful. All right, so let's go to the last 4 months of the year. What is that noise outside? Let's look at September, October, November, and December. So we have engineer. I don't mess with my sis, 'cause she comfortable. Okay, then 7 of Wands, meditation, having boundaries from the unwanted energies, energy vampires, the sun. You are a great person, group 2. Justice, don't mess with my sis because, yes. The Knave of Pentacles. What do you feel? And releasing allegiances. Okay guys, so I'm sorry to keep changing everything around. It's just that nothing is fitting in the frame, unfortunately. On my phone, I'm using my other phone today. So yeah, we're just gonna work with what we got. I feel like it's important to judge who is good for your energy and who is an energy vampire. It's about weighing it up. I feel like sometimes it will take a while to figure someone's energy out, figure an energy of a place out. So it's just all about trying to figure it out and figure out where you stand, figure out what their energy is, figure it out, figure it out, figure it out, but still uphold those boundaries, because you don't want to let your boundaries down and then an energy vampire will come in and try to take the this sounds like a big warning, group 2. But I feel like this whole year is about your energy and not allowing anyone to take your energy, because people can sense, or your surroundings can sense, that your energy is on a higher level, and it's important to take notes of who is an energy vampire, or what is an energy vampire, and what will enhance your energy for the goodness of you, for the goodness of others, for the goodness of the world. You know, it's all about figuring things out. Your energy in 2025 group 2 is chef's kisses, or will be chef's kisses. You know, it's great. People want to lean into you, or you just lean into something that will be good for you. Like, I feel like as well, maybe you're leaning into an opportunity. How do you feel about this opportunity that comes in? Are you interested in it? Will you be able to learn from it? Is it something that you see yourself doing for the long term? If it is, then great. If it isn't, then that's also great. Will it drain your energy? Will something drain your energy, or will it not? That's the question you gotta keep asking yourself, because your energy is too precious. Group 2. I'm getting a proper girly vibe, even though we've had King of Swords twice, and now we have the Engineer card. I feel like this is all about protecting your inner child too. I feel like you have a strong inner child. You have a very fun inner child, and it's all about protecting that side of yourself. Oh yeah, because we do have the King of Swords actually here. The King of Swords has a strong inner child, but he doesn't show it to everyone, because not everyone deserves that access. You know, not everyone deserves access to you, group 2, in 2025. Because some people aren't worth it, but you are. Okay, I feel like these messages are going round and round in circles. So let's go on to the next bit. Okay, I'm so sorry, group 2, but I can't fit all the cards in the frame. I'm using my other phone, so the framing is a bit small. But you know, I'm still gonna read for y'all. So what I'm seeing here is it's about having a balance between your intellect and your intuition. You know, because you are a very smart person. You're working through what you are seeing, and you are feeling through information at the same time. And it's all about being able to use both of those parts of yourself, and it goes hand in hand. You know, and it's not like it's working against each other, so that, you know, you're out thinking your intuition, like, oh, what does that mean, what does this mean? I'm getting like an observer. You're observing the situation, you are thinking through it, and then you're getting intuitive downloads about the situation too, to support that observation mode. You know, so your intellect and your intuition are working hand in hand in 2025. Do you know what? That's all I'm getting. So let's get to your charms. I'm going to shake the bag and see what comes out. Oh, we got someone in bed. Every little thing that you do should be between me and you. And anything that you do now. What's that? Who's that? Ashanti. Every little thing that you do should be between me and you. Now. Alrighty. So we have someone sleeping soundly in bed. You know what I'm getting the meme of? How I sleep knowing that the universe is working for me and that I haven't upset anybody. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. You sleep soundly because you're not hurting anyone, and you know that the universe is working for you and not against you. And I'm getting like sleep routine, having a healthy sleep routine, working on sleep hygiene, you know, and this, I'm getting like there's an innocence to you, but don't play with you. Don't mess with my sis, because she comfortable. I feel like if people play with you, or if energies play with you, they'll regret it. In 2025, just because you look innocent, just because you're just a girl, doesn't mean you won't put someone in their place. It will be a heavy hit. Oh, it will feel heavy on them, because you will see what is happening, and then when they least expect it, you will say what you need to say, and then they'll feel heavy with embarrassment or whatever feeling comes towards them, whatever that's between them and themselves. But your eyes are open in the stars. I'm getting like, because stars are in the sky, you can see everything that's happening around you. The star has two eyes on it, and it's interesting. This person in bed has their eyes closed and the eyes on the star is open. Just because you are sleeping doesn't mean you have your eyes closed. It doesn't mean that you are forgetting something or someone, or is overlooking something. You won't be overlooking anything in 2025 group 2, because you see everything. This what is this? This rocket goes to space, sees everything, sees many different planets, sees the moon, sees this, sees that. Again, are you a star seed? I've never looked into star seeds, but here we are saying that. Are you a star seed? Are you part of the star seed family group 2? Let me know in the comment section. Leave a star emoji in the comment section for group 2. I'd like to know, I'd like to hear from you. It would be nice to have that interaction too. Alright, yeah, so that is what I'm seeing for your reading group 2. Wow. Your energy is powerful, and you are comfortable within that, and you are comfortable with your own energy and body. Good for you, group 2. I love that. Alright, yes, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 2. I'll just reread these messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group 2, Clumsy by Fergie. I'm seeing a tree and butterflies. There's something very peaceful about this vision. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 2. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your 2025 predictions. Can't believe it's 2025 already. Oh, it's coming up to 2025. So I have written down some messages for your reading, and I'll read those first. But if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 3, I'm seeing someone holding a child's hand. Oh no, that's the wrong reading. Oh my gosh, that was the wrong one. I can't find yours. But you know what? Because I started reading that, I think I'm going to read it. Yeah, I'll read the 2 messages. So this is from the Soul's Purpose reading, but I'll read this. I'm seeing someone holding a child's hand. It seems the child is looking for approval, asking to do something. You may be people-pleasing, ensuring everyone is okay before you do something. Is this because you don't want to do something, so others saying no, etc. is an excuse to not move forward? Or is making decisions difficult for you? Okay, so I'll just read these messages for 2025 predictions, alright? So I'm seeing bees flying around someone's head. The person seems irritated while swatting them away with their hand. The buzzing is what's standing out to me the most. I'm also seeing that the person is trying to work on something, but the buzzing is difficult to ignore. Oh, that's really interesting, because wait a second, where is that reading? Okay, so I wrote down someone is holding a child's hand, and then I mentioned head and a hand in the writing for the 2025 prediction. It's funny because I mentioned a hand in the Soul's Purpose reading, and then for the 2025 predictions reading I mentioned the head and the hand as well. So maybe hands are very important, so paying attention to what you are holding, and I don't know, maybe you're working with a lot with your hands in 2025, and then bees flying around the head. So um it could be that maybe there's a lot going on in your mind and maybe you need to write things down, or maybe there's just a lot of or many ideas going through your head and it's very annoying. You need to get it out there into the world. Because the buzzing is very difficult to ignore. These ideas are very difficult to ignore. The thoughts are difficult to ignore. When you have something that's difficult to ignore, it's time to uh, give it attention. Yeah, give something attention that is difficult to ignore. Okay, so let's move on to your cards. This is the overview of your whole year, or the energy of your whole year. So we have Fierce Presence. And then we have, wait a second, why are these not in the order that I wanted? And then we have Taurus. And then Virgo. I'm yawning, I'm not even tired. What? We have the Ace of Materials, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Emotions. Something that is difficult to ignore. You can't ignore your emotions. Oh, let me use these cards. Why am I forgetting the order of the cards? And then I forgot that I have used these cards. I forgot their existence. And it's like, don't ignore something that is in existence. We have two earth signs, so it's like you're focusing on reality, focusing on what's right in front of you. And then we have Cat, a two-faced friend, and Bird perched waiting for news, package or letters. I'm getting here, it's important to focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on building something, because we have Taurus and Virgo, which is about taking care of what you're building. And I'm getting a determination vibe from the Fierce Presence. Like having the confidence, the drive, the will to keep moving forward, to keep going at what you want. And I'm also getting the picture of a shark. And this sharks are very ambitious. Oh wow, yeah, she's underwater and we see fish but we don't see a shark. But sharks are very ambitious and will go after what they want. And it's like there's no stopping it. Like a bull in a china shop. The Taurus is a bull. There's a bull in a china shop and there's no stopping this bull. There's no stopping this shark. So you have to do what you gotta do, but take care. Don't ruin things in the process, because we have Virgo, which is things that are neat and tidy, and I'm getting the word strategic in what you are doing in 2025. Otherwise it will be done for nothing. If there's no strategy, if you aren't cleaning up after yourself, then things will end up being a chaotic mess, which you don't want. Ooh, wow, with your emotions, they can become they can become a chaotic mess. The way I just said that was a chaotic mess. So there could be potential for things to be a chaotic mess. I've said that many times already. And this reading could seem like a chaotic mess because I keep saying it over and over again. So, for things not to become a mess, you have to work diligently through things before handing it off to the world, before leaving it alone, before anything else can be done. Because when you aren't diligent, you can turn your head like this cat for 1 second, and then all of a sudden mess is everywhere and you're irritated, you're annoyed, you're angry like this cat. So pay attention to what you're doing. Do it in a clean, tidy way so that things are easy to clean up. Oh, wow. And let's go see the meaning for fierce presence. Number 12. You know? Why did I feel the need to say that? Like, I'm talking like a sorority brother? Is that what you call them? The American groups. So there's this sorority girls and then there's sorority boys, and they have the chant of, you know, hate you. What? Anyway, let's move on to the meaning of fierce presence. Within your soul is an amplitude of strength and courage, exactly. Yet this does not mean that you must always approach your life as a warrior heading into battle. Take a moment to consciously exhale. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present state of being will help you see clearly, be empowered to resolve any problems, any troubles, and successfully lay foundations for a more beautiful future. Let your presence be fierce while allowing your heart to remain trusting, relaxed, and open. Wow. Yeah, so it's important to relax when you're doing something. It's important to have that strong energy, but know when to relax as well and know when to hold back so that you don't create this chaotic energy, so that your emotions don't go out of control. It's important to know when to rest, and it's important to know when to go, 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 group 3. If you're coming from group 1, welcome to this reading. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing for this first part. Let's move on to the next part of your reading. So let's move on to the first 4 months of your year. So January, February, March, and April. All right. And welcome if you're a Taurus, because your birthday will be within the first 4 months of the year. Hello. Why am I talking like this? Anyway, goddess. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Ooh. Saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment. 2 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Cups, Strength, and the King of Pentacles. And then we have Faith in the Process and Spirals of Manifestation. Caution, you need to take a caution. I'm singing the song Caution, which is a soca song. So it's kind of like being cautious of your movements because you don't want to cause chaos, and then you don't want to go with the flow so much that you lose momentum. And I feel like there's a balance between the two, of being cautious and just going with the flow. And I feel like it's just very important to lean into your relaxation time, but still have that passion for what you want, still have that energy for what you want, because you know in your heart what you want in 2025 or in the first 4 months of 2025. And it's important, like group 1, hello group 1, if you come here, it's important to notice that if you keep going and going after what you want ferociously and without a break, you could be blocking your manifestations because what you are working on isn't ready to go out into the world yet. The world hasn't caught up with your way of thinking just yet. So if you release something before it's ready, then the world won't understand where you're coming from. But if you stop and take a break, enjoy the moment, enjoy your energy, enjoy whatever you want, and you allow time for things to gestate and to grow and for the world to catch on to your idea or to the idea that you haven't released yet, then you release it onto the world, then people will understand it and embrace it with open arms. So there's this kind of push and pull, there's this kind of you catching up with the world or the world catching up with you and meeting in the middle. There's something about meeting something in the middle, because you don't want to spoil something. Why did I just have a list then? I said something, I don't know. You don't want to spoil something before it's ready to be put out there, because you have something great. Group 3, you have a great energy within you, group 3, and you just want to keep going and going and going, and that's understandable with all your energy. But sometimes you just need to sit down, relax, enjoy, love what you're doing, because we have the goddess and Taurus, which is all about sensuality. It's all, I feel like my voice is really softened now when talking about the goddess and Taurus. It's important to be soft sometimes. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and this is giving Venus, the goddess is. So it's all about enjoying the sweetness of life, enjoying the goodness, enjoying good food, enjoying touching soft textures, and just being able to sink into those textures and be like, oh, I feel so good right now. Enjoy music, like listen to music. When you're listening to music, really, really listen to the music, to enjoy it more. So there's a message of being able to enjoy the moment, enjoy what you're doing, because some things just aren't ready yet. Enjoy your family. Enjoy, 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 enjoy fine wines, enjoy. Wow, great. And just as I was saying those messages, my eyes were closed and I was really into the messages. So you need to be really in the moment in the first 4 months of January, and know what's meant for you will come to you when the time is right. All right, so let's go to the next 4 months of the year, which is May, June, July, and August. So we have Prince. Ooh. Then we have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, what's meant for you won't pass you by. And then we have Justice. Ace of what? The Ace of Pentacles, guys. Wow. Ace of Pentacles 3 times. Something is happening that you can't ignore. New opportunities that you cannot ignore. The Hanged Man. Jeez, beautiful. And then we have Diving for Light. Wow. What's strange is that we have 1 and then 2 and then 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. So there's a progression over these months of May, June, July, and August. 1, 2, 3. Like it's funny how I laid it out that way and I didn't even realize that. So there's this shift that is happening. Maybe it's a mental shift or a physical shift. Maybe things have been a bit tumultuous in your mind for a while, and it's all about being able to work through that, move through that, to be able to embrace these new opportunities that are coming towards you. Maybe opportunity to earn more money. Maybe this is a business idea that you want to make a proposal for, to bring it into reality. This could be a new home. Maybe this is looking at your diet. I don't know. Whatever it looks like to you, bring it to your situation. It's important to romanticize about your life. Like, yes, it's important to go, or not important to go, but to work towards your dream. But sometimes you just need to stop and romanticize about it so that you can incorporate new ideas into it to create a whole new thing, or just create a whole um what am I trying to say? What is this energy? To create a whole being, I guess is what I'm trying to say. uh, so there has to be a balance there between romanticizing and doing. Yeah, romanticizing and doing. And trusting in the process as well. Because if you don't trust the process, then you'll keep working and working and working and working, and nothing will progress. Sometimes you're just going to be like the hanged man and just hang back a little bit and do whatever else you want to do, you know? And you know what? I feel like the messages for May, June, July, and August doesn't need to be that deep. I feel like I've said all that I need to say now. So we'll go over to the last 4 months of the year: September, October, November, and December. Okay, so September, October, November, and December. So we have child wounded. And then we have the Seven of Swords. And then the Three of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Wands, the Empress. I mentioned the Empress earlier. Venus is influential over your year, group 3. New birth, guarded vigilante. It's about taking care of what you're growing in the last 4 months of 2025. Because you have to take care. Well, yeah, actually, there's many kids in this reading, or in these cards. So we have kids here, we have a child here, we have children here, and then we have new birth here as well. So it's all about being able to take care of something or someone and not allow any outside influences to. I'm getting like sabotage with the Seven of Swords, which makes sense because we did have the Saboteur card as well come out for you or pop up for you. Yeah, we had it in this reading. So I feel like maybe self-sabotage is a big thing for you in 2025. Just know that this is what you're meant to do. Just know that this is where you're meant to be headed in life. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't go in there like the warrior and mess things up for yourself, because that's sabotaging behavior, self-sabotaging behavior. I'm getting like, pay attention to your triggers, pay attention to your habits, just pay attention to yourself and how you react to certain situations, because you don't want to go into places like a bull in a china shop and create chaos. That is not what you want to do. I feel like you have to pay attention to your inner child. Take care of your inner child, because maybe your inner child has a lot of energy and wants to do things now. I want instant results. But you can't have instant results all the time, and things just require work and to grow over the year or even longer. So finding a way to pacify your inner child, to comfort your inner child, so that things can grow naturally and in the way that it's supposed to grow. Treat yourself with goodness, group 3. Don't be too hard on yourself and the speed that something is going, because with the fierce presence, maybe she wants to keep going and going and going. No sleep. I'm not going to eat right now, even though I'm hungry, because I have to get this done. I am not going to drink any water right now, even though I'm thirsty and I'm dizzy, but I have to get this done. No, you have to take care of yourself in the process. Group 3. Don't be like that. Keep checking in with yourself and eat well, drink plenty of fluids. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well as you are taking care of this thing that is growing for you. Ooh, yeah, wow. Because you are important, because this woman has pearls on her around her neck. I've never noticed that before. She has pearls. The Empress has a crown. The Queen of Wands has a sunflower and fruit in the card. You know, this person has a what's this called? A water board? Is that what it's called? To clean and keep tidy. And this woman has kids to take care of. So there's something that needs to be taken care of. It needs your love and attention. Not your rush energy. Not you going hungry. Not you going thirsty because you're too focused. Take breaks. Don't forget to take breaks. Take the weekend off. Have set working hours so that you don't go over it and you don't start before it. You know, just treat yourself well in 2025, Group 3. Thank you. Alright, so I'll just go into the next section of your reading. Okay guys, so I'm sorry that the cards don't fit onto the screen right now because I'm using my other phone and I don't know why it's not fitting. So I'll do my best to pick up other messages that I have probably missed out. So there's a potential for a new relationship in your life in 2025, and it's important not to sabotage that in any way, because maybe you feel unworthy, maybe you feel like you're not good enough for this relationship, but you are good enough, Group 3. You know, it's new and it's scary maybe to be in a relationship that's so new and maybe even healthy, because there's so much health in this relationship. We have Taurus, which is the earth sign, Ace of Materials, Queen of Emotions, which is like the Queen of Emotions, the Queen of Cups, is really in tune with her emotions, her feelings, her intuition. The King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles twice, Strength, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, Hanged Man. You know, it's all goodness. It's all about identifying what's good for you and identifying what isn't. But sometimes we can get in our own way, Group 3, when we want something bad enough, or when things are going great and maybe we are like, okay, hold on, things are going a little too well. Let me do something to add a little spice into things where the spice isn't needed because it's healthy already. You know, just pay attention to those thoughts, those behaviors, those actions, you know. So I'm not really picking up on anything else. Let's get to your charms. Oh yeah, charms. What messages do we have for Group 3 2025? We have the... Oh, oh. How many more? Okay, there we go. Pay attention to your health, as I was saying with the burger. I don't know why I just said it like that. We have tea or maybe coffee, the snowman, the rainbow which fell down, the child with the toy, your inner child, egg on toast, fried egg. We have this plant for new life, what is this, a life raft, a lifeboat, a game controller, popcorn, and a house. Oh, and BMW. You deserve goodness, Group 3. I don't know why I'm saying this right now, but you deserve all the goodness in this life, in this world. Because with the self-sabotage, this could be you saying, no, I don't deserve this. No, why am I going into this fancy restaurant, this fancy car, this fancy house? Why don't I just get that instead? No, you're getting this. Group 3, no. You need to be as quick as my reaction, because I was like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I should go over there. No, you shouldn't. You should stay over here where you are comfortable, where you feel good, where, where you can up level in life, There's a big up leveling happening here. Like you used to go to McDonald's and now you're going to an ultra fancy restaurant. You're going to have a lot of goodness in 2025, and it's important to allow that in your life because it's giving you new life. And with the popcorn, it's about watching it unfold in front of you and feeling happy that this is happening to you or happening for you. It's like enjoy it while it lasts, because we have a snowman here. The snowman is happy in the moment, but it will melt soon. So before something removes itself from your life, enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it with the Empress, yes, the Queen of Wands, the Goddess card. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy the game while it lasts. Not that there's not that there's going to be game playing in your life from other people. Just enjoy it while it lasts. Ooh, because rainbows don't last forever either. And special things can happen when you're enjoying the moment. Like you're closing your eyes and you're allowing these feelings to enter your spirit, your soul, to uplift your soul. So just the word of the year is enjoyment. Wow, and having the balance of two things. Ooh, yeah. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Group 3, for your year 2025. I hope you enjoyed these readings. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this reading. So I will reread your messages, and that will be the end of your reading. I'm seeing bees flying around someone's head. The person seems irritated while swatting them with their hand. The buzzing is what's standing out to me the most. I'm also seeing that the person is trying to work on something, but the buzzing is difficult to ignore. So the buzzing can be about you removing yourself from your work and doing something else for a while. Because it's annoying that, oh, you need to rest, oh, you need to enjoy life with your family, oh, you need to do this. But instead ignoring it to work. There's more to life than work, Group 3, in 2025, or always. Alright, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 3. I hope you can take what I mentioned and incorporate that into your year of 2025. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!